Hey everyone, how's it going? What is up? It is me, Windstalker, and today I want to talk about antivirus. My wife went through RW Global Inc. to get Stopzilla, and they were a company that a few years ago did a complete install of some network security as well as Stopzilla and all this other stuff, and removed some threats and blah-de-da-de-da-de-da-de-da-de for, I think it was around $400. And the wife liked the Stopzilla, and it seemed like it was an alright thing. I've always used, you know, free versions of this and free versions of that, and pretty much have stuck with Avast. And this time it was time to renew, and the guy wanted to put back on the security of the system stuff of security for like $300, I think it was. And we were like, no, we just want the Stopzilla for $50. That's all we wanted, was the $50 Stopzilla, which I think it was technically $49.99 or something like that. I don't know, but we just wanted the $50 Stopzilla. But he was like, oh, but I talked to my manager and it will now be $199. And I was starting to get angry, I have to admit, and the wife was starting to get angry because all we wanted was the $50 Stopzilla. I mean, the network stuff would have been cool and everything to add more security to it, but every computer in this place runs some kind of antivirus. And I understand that by adding on the security extras and all that good stuff, we'd be more secure from hackers and viruses and all that. And the antivirus is basically a double, what do I want to use, double insurance or double reliance or a fallback or whatever, I don't know. But anyway, so after she said that she wanted to speak to the manager, because I was getting angry and I had to leave because I was about to, I was about to lose it. I was about to really get pissed. I mean, seriously pissed. And I can normally control my temper, but when this dude keeps on and on and on and talking about the security extras, and all we want is the freaking $50 security, you know, just give us the freaking $50. I mean, sure, it would be nice to have the rest if we could afford it, but come on, just give us the freaking $50, alright? I mean, that's all people do is normally buy antivirus for anywhere from $20 to $50 to $100 and whatever, and that's all anybody normally runs. I mean, I mean, unless you're really high tech or something, I don't know many people that put that much extra stuff on their network and everything. I mean, sure, it's nice, and I do online game and everything, but seriously, I mean, it was nice, but maybe in the near future, maybe next year, if we save up and everything, we will be able to afford the upgrade, the full enchilada, and do this computer in here, in which, like I said, I'm doing free Avast. I like Avast. She likes Stopzilla. Maybe we'll just go ahead and just slap both of these computers down with Stopzilla. Maybe I'll just upgrade to the paid version. I think it's like $40 or $50, somewhere in there, for the paid version of Avast. And maybe we'll just do that, because the free version I don't think does all that internet security stuff, and it's a bunch of add-ons and blah blah blah, and all this is antivirus, which the paid version sounds pretty good to me, but we'll worry about that later. I mean, I'm pretty good at removing stuff myself, and pretty, I have OCD when it comes to internet stuff, and when putting cable managing in computers, I have bad OCD, and where I go on the internet, I have bad OCD. So I mean, I don't go to the porn sites, and I don't, you know, try to visit anything I'm not familiar with. I stay within the safe, and if I go to a website that I'm not familiar with, I ask a whole bunch of friends if they've been there, if it's safe, if it's good, blah 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 blah. I mean, I'm pretty bad, you know, asking 6 people the same question to find out the same answer and find out the variety of what people think about a website. So yeah, I mean, let's just say I learned a few lessons in the past, even though dial-up was the Mac Daddy back in the 90s, and there wasn't much bandwidth for people to do a whole lot with. I learned a few things, and I learned a lot of things about pop-ups and all that other crap. So I'm a little paranoid when it comes to internet stuff, so I generally keep to the safe zones and try to stay safe. And I'm, you know, tell the wife to be careful where she goes and what she does and how we do this. I mean, I know that a lot of people do the whole shop online, and you know, that's fine and dandy and everything. We've done it through some websites we trust and all that. I'm just not 100%, you know, into the online shopping. It seems like the wife is more into the buying stuff online, especially when it comes to her crochet and cross stitch and all that stuff. She seems to, you know, does. I mean, Joann's does a nice job at it, and they have a lot of stuff, but she's found some really neat stuff online from other vendors and stuff. And we even, you know, went online, and we normally go through Barnes and Nobles when we buy books and stuff. So yeah, I don't know, I'm rambling. And so yeah, this company, RW Global Inc., I like Stopzilla. I mean, I only use it personally on her computer, and the company of Stopzilla itself seems fairly good. I like it, but considering that she went through a reseller, which is what the support lady on the phone, customer service lady, said on the phone, because we tried to renew it, and she's like, "Oh, you went through a reseller," and it's like, "Oh, okay." And so we had to contact them to renew our subscription. And it's like, okay. And so after we get the dude down to $50, the dude basically does what I'm comfortable doing. I mean, I've installed stuff and done all this stuff. And he basically goes to Stopzilla's website and downloads the latest version of Stopzilla. I think it's 7.0. And he downloads it. And while it's downloading and updating and all this stuff, it asks for an activation key, and he clicks activate, and the thing pops up, and he clicks OK and just lets it run. And I'm sitting here thinking, okay, so what's so hard about this? And I mean, other than maybe me having to go to my email account to get the activation code, there's nothing hard about this. It's like, oh, okay. And of course, you know, we let him have control of the computer, because, you know, I didn't know what really to expect. And the guy was hard to understand and kept saying, "Oh, your phone's breaking up. Your phone's breaking up." And I'm, you know, in many ways wary of who I give control to a computer to. And since we gave the company control the last time, they set up all the internet security and all that stuff, and they put the internet extra stuff on and blah blah blah, and removed all these viruses and Trojans and everything. I felt fairly comfortable letting them do it again. And if I had known the dude was just going to go and download it from the website, I would have just asked to do it myself, and, you know, asked him what the activation code is and everything. I mean, it's like, come on, dude, this ain't that hard. But I mean, I kind of wish now that we actually went through Stopzilla themselves instead of a reseller, because, you know, the lady was like, you know, $50, bam, you know, wham bam, it was over with. And the guy at RW Global Inc. kept going on and on and on about the extras that they install, the extras they install, the extras they install, plus Stopzilla and all the crap they remove. And it's like, dude, seriously, if we could afford it, we probably would do it. We don't care about it right now. We'll consider it next year. How about just going on and doing the, you know, pay thing to, you know, do Stopzilla. And then, of course, the guy brought up this, you know, checkout page or whatever you want to call it, and we filled it out and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, it was simple, easy after that. But if I do go to Stopzilla, I think I'm going to actually go through the actual company instead of the reseller, because I mean, even though it's nice to have all that extra stuff and all that, and now, you know, she, you know, got Stopzilla and is antivirus and all that. That other company is too much hassle, and they try to push you to, you know, get all the stuff, you know, and, you know, sure, it was $400, then it was like $300, and then it came down to like $200. That's all fine and dandy. But they're pushy. I mean, she had to actually threaten to talk to a manager just to get the guy to shut up and just be like, okay. And I'm pretty sure the dude didn't technically talk to his manager, because I think that when you know, technically threaten them like that, they just basically, you know, go through the regular protocol. I'm sure there's only one talk to the manager, and the manager basically, you know, wants them to push what it is that they push, because that's how they work. But the dude was way too pushy. If I could reach to the phone and strangle the dude, I would have reached to the phone and strangled the dude. I would have punched him right square in the nose. I mean, the guy got on my freaking last nerve, and I could tell it was getting on the wife's last nerve too. So yeah, I mean, it's all fun and dandy and fine and dandy and all that stuff, but when you're told 3 billion times no, you just won't, stop being so pushy. That is like the ultimate pet peeve of mine, is pushy people that try to push stuff on you that you just wish you could strangle them, because it would make you feel so much better. But you can't, because if we could reach the phone, there'd be several people I would have strangled in the past. Yeah, because it wouldn't have been pretty, because there's been a lot of people that get on my nerves. And it's a good thing you can't throw punches through the phone line, because they would have bloody noses and black eyes and be sitting in their office looking bad, and the boss is wondering what happened to them. Yeah. Especially bill collectors, but we'll get into that another time. But yeah, pretty happy with Stopzilla. Have no problems with Stopzilla. Can't even speak. Have no problem with Stopzilla. It seems to be reputable. It seems to be, you know, as good as Avast, and it's on. I've seen it on the list of antivirus, and because a lot of people list it as a very good antivirus, and it's on their top 10 or top 20 or top whatever list. So I have no problem with it. But if I had to do it all over again, we probably, and I know that this reseller probably burned us with the, you know, adding the security and everything. I mean, I don't know if they technically added the extra security on this network or whatever. I mean, whatever. But if I had it all over again, I'd probably just go through Avast. I mean, not Avast, but Stopzilla, and just deal with them, and, you know, just have been done with it. But you live and you learn, and you learn and you live. And as long as the wife is happy with what it is that she got, I have no problem with it. Because right now I'm happy with my Avast. Thinking about upgrading from the free version to the premium version or whatever. But all in due time. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.